Most men think the vagina is the only place a woman can experience pleasure. Yet, the female body is full of hidden pleasure spots, from head to toe, just waiting to be discovered. And the interesting thing is, most women never tell men about these areas, perhaps because they fear being misunderstood, or perhaps because they're waiting for their partners to discover them themselves. Who knows? Hello, I'm Dr. Lyra Benton. Welcome to my news channel, where I focus on urology and men's health. Gently touching a woman's neck, whispering a soft word in her ear, or gently stimulating her nipples can have far more powerful effects than you might think. Sometimes, even a small touch is enough to make her heart race, her breathing change, and her entire body surrender to desire. But the real surprise lies in other areas men don't even think about. There are spots that, with the right touch, can instantly transform the entire atmosphere. So, besides the vagina, which are these hidden spots, most women don't mention but are crucial for pleasure. Let's explore them together. Secret Area 1. Neck and nape. The neck is one of the most sensitive areas of the female body. Because the skin is thin, nerve endings are very close to the surface. A light kiss or warm breath stimulates these nerves, creating an electric sensation that spreads throughout the body. The base of the neck, in particular, is a spot where women feel both vulnerable and desired. According to AUA data, 60% of women say that touching the neck increases arousal. However, a typical mistake men make is to focus too quickly and intensely on this area. Gentle kisses, light teething, or caressing with the fingertips are the right choices. Even these small movements can simultaneously instill feelings of trust and desire in a woman. Most women don't say, "Touch my neck," but instead want the man to notice. That's why spending time with your neck makes you a much more attentive and understanding man in your partner's eyes. Secret Area 2. Ear. Behind the ear and earlobe. While the ears may seem small, they are incredibly rich in nerve endings, especially behind the ear. The earlobe is extremely sensitive to touch because the skin is very thin. Light kisses on the earlobe, gentle grasping with the teeth, or gentle pressure with the lips create intense arousal in the woman's mind. The European Association of Urology describes the earlobe as a highly sensitive secondary erogenous zone. The key here is to be slow. Instead of suddenly touching a woman's ear firmly, it's much more effective to first trace around it, then move on to her breast. A whisper or breath close to her ear also stimulates your partner not only physically but also psychologically. Most women don't admit their ears are so sensitive. They think it seems too simple, or that men should already be aware of it. However, when the ear area is treated correctly, it triggers a rapid arousal throughout the woman's body. Secret Zone 3. Breasts and nipples. Breasts are one of the most visible yet most misunderstood parts of the female body. Most men view breasts as merely a visual attraction. However, breasts, especially nipples, it is as sensitive as the vagina in terms of nerve endings. According to reports from the American Urological Association, 85% of women report intense pleasure from having their nipples stimulated. For some women, this area can pave the way for orgasm even without vaginal stimulation. But there's a typical mistake men make here, going too fast and too hard. The best approach is to first use circular strokes around the breast, then gently touch the nipples. When a woman feels ready, more intense pressure can be applied. Some women even enjoy being gently grasped with their teeth, while others simply want a feather-light touch. Therefore, reading a woman's body language and obtaining verbal consent are crucial here. Most women don't say, "Touch my nipples," but they want their partner to do it spontaneously. While this small detail may seem ordinary to a man, it makes a huge difference to a woman. Secret Area 4. Shoulders and collarbone. The shoulders and collarbone are often overlooked but extremely powerful areas of the female body. Gentle kisses or fingertip touches in this area can evoke a sweet sensation in a woman. It creates tension. According to EAU research, 45% of women say they experience erotic arousal from kisses on the collarbone. Another reason this area is so effective is its visual appeal. Kisses on the shoulders and collarbone help women feel desired and special. The power of this spot is that it heightens anticipation. Kissing the shoulders mentally prepares the woman for the process before approaching her vagina. Many men overlook this spot, but when used correctly, it can make a big difference in your partner's mind. Secret Zone 5. Waist and lower back. The lower back is one of women's most sensitive spots, both physically and psychologically. Most women associate touches in the lower back area with feelings of trust and ownership. Light touches reassure women, while a firm grip conveys a message of passion and possession. The sides of the waist and lower back are particularly rich in nerve endings and create erotic arousal. According to AUA data, massaging or gentle pressure in this area indirectly increases clitoral blood flow. This means you can increase a woman's arousal level even without touching the vagina. Most women don't openly express pleasure when touched in the lower back area. However, showing interest in this area helps them feel safe and valued. Secret Area 6. Inner thighs. Excluding the vagina. The inner thighs, especially the inner thighs, are one of the most important spots that increase a sense of anticipation in women. Because they are close to the vagina, every touch conveys the message that there will be more soon. According to EAU data, light touches on the inner thighs significantly increase arousal in 35% of women. Gentle touches with the fingertips or kisses on the lips create a powerful sense of excitement and tension in women. A common mistake men make here is to direct their attention to the vagina. However, spending time on the inner thighs creates a strong anticipation in a woman's mind, making it easier for her to reach orgasm. Secret Area 7. Ankles and feet. Ankles and feet are often overlooked by most men. But for many women, these areas are unexpectedly erotic. Reflexology massage not only promotes relaxation, but also increases blood circulation, promoting sexual arousal. According to EAU reports, 30% of women who receive regular foot massages report that it positively impacts their sex lives. Gentle pressure on the ankles, or massaging the toes in particular, creates both relaxation and erotic tension in women. Many women don't admit this because they believe feet are unerotic. However, when touched correctly, this area can have a powerful effect. In summary, as you can see, pleasure in the female body isn't just limited to the vagina. The neck, ears, breasts, shoulders, waist, inner thighs, and feet, all of these, when touched correctly, open the door to an unforgettable experience for your partner. But remember, every woman's pleasure map is different. A touch that pleases one person might be uncomfortable for another. That's why communication, attention, and patience are paramount. Getting consent, knowing your boundaries, and reading your partner's body language are just as important as the techniques. And perhaps the most critical point, women don't reveal many of these hidden areas to men. If you do, it means touching not only their body, but also their heart. That's why using this information correctly can make a big difference in your relationship. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video, and take care.